Join me right now on Kumite TV is UFC lightweight Christos Giagos. What's going on, Christos?
What's happening? What's happening? Thanks for having me on. I'm glad to be a part of this.
No doubt, man. You're a guy that has fought tough competition throughout your UFC career. You seem to not turn down any fights. When you see fighters picking and choosing opponents, what kind of goes through your mind?
They're scared. You know what I mean? They're trying to find an easy way to the top. And that's cool. You know what I mean? I get it as like a business side. You know what I mean? You want to blow up. You want to get your name out there. But that's not the kind of guy I am. I got too much pride for that. You know what I mean? I want to earn everything. You know what I mean? I don't want anything given to me. So I take whatever fight because if I want to be the best someday, I want to be able to beat everybody. So I don't turn nothing down. Anytime they offer me something, I take it. And even doesn't matter where, you know what I mean? This is my fifth fight out of the country in a row because I'm just like, whatever, dude, let's do it. They call me the Spartan. I go to people's land and I take over.
Let's talk about your last fight last December, UFC Adelaide. You got a dominant win over Mizuto Hirota. You said you wanted to make a statement. Did you feel you made that statement in that fight?
I mean, so yes and no. Like, I came out there, I felt great in the beginning. And as soon as I dropped him in the first round, I got kind of excited and I wanted to finish it really fast. And in doing so, I kind of had an adrenaline dump a little bit. And I trained really hard for that fight. And I seemed to be a little tired towards the end of the second round and third round. But still did pretty well. I held my own. But yeah, the first two rounds I dominated. I just had that. Like, my legs just felt heavy having that dump. And I had just to work through it. And I mean, I felt like I dominated the whole first round. I felt good. I felt like I made a statement in that sense. Obviously, he's a tough dude. He won the road to Japan. He was the toughest guy in Japan. And, you know, I wanted to do more. I wasn't 100% satisfied, but I went out there and I got the job done. You know, I had my family come out. My sister lives in Australia, so I had a little bit of the pressure. I was the favorite in the fight, so I knew I had to win. So definitely a couple mistakes I got to fix, but I'll be better this next one.
All right, let's get into those mistakes. You know, if you nitpick and self-analyze, what did you think that you did not do very well in the performance?
I just wasn't patient. You know, when I heard him, I kind of just exploded and I saw red and went for the finish. And in doing so, I held my breath and my body had a dump. I got too excited. So next time I hurt somebody, I got to be, okay, you know what? He's hurt. Be patient. Because I've done that before. You know, I hurt somebody, I'm patient, and then I can finish the fight. But I just got too excited, you know what I mean, coming off loss and, you know, the lights on you. So I just got to learn how to be patient, hold my what do I say, the adrenaline, you know what I mean, keep calm and just control everything, you know what I mean. That's pretty much all I did. I felt like the big mistake in that fight was just controlling my adrenaline and controlling my nerves and controlling all of that. If I can do that, I can perform way better. So, but other than that, I feel good. You know, my jiu-jitsu feels good. My striking's on point. Everything's good. It's just I couldn't do what I wanted to do because of the dump. You know what I'm saying?
You're in the midst of your second run with the UFC. What differences do you see in yourself this time around?
Just a lot better, a lot smarter. I'm actually a lot more patient. I know it didn't happen last fight, but if you look at the Charles Oliveira fight, the first round was awesome. I controlled it. I hit him. I won the first round. He got me to the ground the second round. It didn't go my way, but just try to fix all my mistakes. You know what I mean? I'm a lot smarter. I'm older. I'm way calmer sometimes, and just trying to be the best I can. You know what I mean? My striking's good. My jiu-jitsu's good. Underrated. It's coming soon. Don't worry. And my wrestling's good. So I feel like everything's coming together all around now. You know what I mean? Before I was young, I was naive. I wasn't. You know, I was letting the nerves get to me. So I just feel like I'm just overall just older and wiser.
It seems like you've been ready to fight for a while, and you expressed that you wanted to get on a fight card stateside. Why did it take you so long to get matched up?
I actually broke my jaw in January. I had fractured my jaw early January. So I was sidelined. They actually offered me a fight. I couldn't take it because I wasn't really healed enough yet in Russia. So um, I had to sit the sidelines, heal up a little bit, and as soon as I was able, I told them let's do May or June. They said June 1st. I was ready to go. So just that. It sucks because I hate waiting 6 months to fight. I like to fight every 3 months. I like to stay active, but yeah, just injury, you know. So hopefully I can turn one around really fast and hop on that Anaheim card next.
How did the injury happen, and how was the recovery?
So yeah, I was sparring at a gym, and some dude with like really thin elbow pads threw a hard spinning back elbow at the very end of the round, which is, you know, I don't think you should be throwing elbows that hard in training, but he cracked me, and it just fractured my jaw down. It was just a fracture, it wasn't broke. And they said it was I was wired shut for about a month. They took the wires out, and they said give it another like 6 to 8 weeks, and I should be good. They said it's still maybe it'll be a little spongy, so they gave me until about May, and then now it feels really good. I haven't had any problems since.
How was that experience of having your jaw wired shut? You know, you can't really talk. Was it just terrible?
Terrible, terrible. I wish that upon nobody. I lost 10 pounds. I mean, it makes weight cutting easy, I'll tell you that. But yeah, you can't really. I mean, you talk like this, you know. You get used to it, but you're just always hungry. You want to eat. You have to sip everything through a straw. You can't eat nothing. You have to blend everything up like soups, protein shakes. As much as I was trying to drink, I was drinking everything I can when I can, and I was still losing weight. So it's tough, man. It's tough. It's just a mental block, especially like the last week. You're almost there, but you're like, ah. So it's tough. It's tough. And then when they first cut you off, you have to eat soft foods because your teeth are a little loose and you're not ready. So it was definitely an experience, but I took it as like, you know, what can I do? Sit and cry or go work out? Working out hard. I couldn't breathe that well. I can't breathe out of this nostril. I couldn't breathe out of my mouth that well. So I made working out tough, but I used that as like a mental exercise. So always got to stay positive.
Now you're matched up. You know, you're going to Stockholm, Sweden. Damir Hadzovic. Thoughts on him as an opponent?
You know, he's good. He's 3-2 in the UFC. Tough European striker. I feel like my style, when he goes with guys who are very aggressive like me, and guys who are, you know, hit heavy, he tends to not do as well. So I feel like I match up well against him. I just got to be careful. You know, he does have good striking, so I just got to, you know, stay safe and land the shots when I need to, and I can work my wrestling in. And I love when I fight guys who aren't like jiu-jitsu guys because I can use full MMA. And I got to just trust in my ground and trust in my striking. And, you know, it's going to be a war. You know, it's a very good opportunity to get that bonus. So I'm going for it.
It seems like you've been training at a few different spots around LA for your training camp. Where are you working at right now?
So I do my I do my MMA training at One Jiu-Jitsu with Jiva Santana. He helps me with some like jiu-jitsu stuff. And we get full MMA training there because he has some guys who are really good in jiu-jitsu. Some UFC guys come, like Alex Perez. And then I go to Black House as well, Black House MMA, that's well known. I get like guys like Alan Jomon, Shimon Morales. You know, a lot of UFC guys who go there. Anderson Silva pops in once in a while. So Lyoto Machida is there right now. So it's really good. And then I get my striking done with Rod McIver down in Studio City. He works at a gym. The Team Victory is what his gym's called, but the gym we train at is like a Team Bully Buster. But he's been my striking coach, man, for like 6 years now, 5-6 years. So I drive out there to see him. I go to Irvine with Jiva, and then I go to Black House. So I got 3 places I go.
When you got guys like Lyoto Machida and Anderson Silva popping in and training with you, and they're much bigger guys, when you spar them and you get some good rounds in against those guys, how much of a confidence booster is that for you?
Oh, it's great. It reinsures like your skills. You know, like going with Lyoto, I got to wrestle with him a couple times the past couple of weeks, and landed a few takedowns, which was good. You know, and he's hard to take down. And striking with Anderson never feels good because I felt like the whole time he can just kill me in any shot. He's just so good and a lot bigger. But he's helped me out a lot, gave me a lot of tips, and it's good to have those guys behind you.
When you saw his last fight, and he got hit with that leg kick and his knee gave out, man, it was I was sad, man, in a way. Like, I was like, is it over for Anderson? Because I still think he could compete against some of the best guys in the world.
Absolutely. It just sucks because, like, all of his losses pretty much are kind of controversial. You know what I mean? The first time he got knocked out, he was playing around, whatever, he got knocked out. Then he goes and breaks his leg. Then he fights Bismine. I thought he won that fight. It's not fair. They let him stay on the floor for 18 seconds and let him continue. So I thought that was kind of bullshit. He won that fight. The Nick Diaz one he won, but then they took that away. And then this one, he hurt his knee. So it was just like, damn, dude, like, this guy can't catch a break, But he is old, and it's looking down on him.
Yeah, definitely. What is it called? Father time, Father time. It catches up with you eventually, right?
Absolutely. 44 years old, man. That's tough. So hopefully he's done. You know what I mean? I can't see him. He's one of my all-time. He is my all-time favorite. So I hope he's just done. I hope he just puts his glove down and just calls it. His son actually trains with me. I teach at a gym called System Training Center. His son Gabriel, he wants to start fighting soon. He's been training with us. I've been getting rounds with him. He moves just like his dad, man. It's going to be really cool to see him go.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are anticipating that, when he comes out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, going back to your training camp, who are the guys that you kind of brought in to, emulate Damir? Or is it just like you're just focused on yourself and you're just training with the guys that you have?
No, I got a friend, Marcos Bonilla. He's an MMA fighter, tall, good striking, long jab. I'm just trying to spar and move with guys who are long, and I feel like Damir's a little taller than me, a little long, so just trying to find guys that can simulate his style a little bit, throwing knees. He likes to throw a lot of knees, so just trying to find guys to simulate him. Always try to find guys to imitate my opponent, just so you can see it over and over again. But everything else, like jiu-jitsu, wrestling, that's just normal. Always keeping sharp. You never know what to expect in a fight, so you got to always be ready for everything.
Definitely. Now, I saw in another interview that you're implementing yoga, in your weekly routine. How helpful is that?
I kind of fall off of that a little bit, but when I was doing it for sure, like 2-3 times a week. And man, it definitely helped out a lot. My shoulders felt great. I've been doing like yoga classes that with like a little bit of like stability work as well. My hips are feeling good. My high kicks are amazing. And I'm definitely starting that back up actually this Sunday. So I really want to do it more, but I teach a lot. I work out a lot. The last thing I want to do is go do some more work. You know what I mean? I try to rest as much as I can. So after this fight, hopefully I can take some time off of work and, I have enough money so I can rest more, so I can do things like yoga more and stretching and just taking care of my body all around, Miles add up.
And you only have so many hours in the day, It's not like, you're sitting with like a couple $1 million in the bank, or are you? You know what I
mean? No way, dude. I'm struggling. It's always a struggle. The fight life's more of a love sport, so hopefully after this fight I can renegotiate a new contract, hopefully start seeing some money, and then I can start like investing in myself.
Now, do you see the UFC going to Greece? Is that a dream, come on, are they going?
Yeah, I hope so. If they go to Greece, I for sure will be on that card. I will fight to the death to be on that card. I got a lot of family in Greece, actually. A lot of followers that, comment on my stuff, that just follow me because I'm Greek. And, man, if they go to Greece, shit, I would love that. I hope so, you know what I mean? That's where the freaking Olympics came from. That's where, like, warriors come from, So it's like, that would be really cool if they ever did that, And hopefully I can... one day, because there's a couple Greeks on the UFC now, you know what I mean? We got Elias, or the other Spartan,
Yeah.
He's coming off loss, but hopefully they can make it happen.
Definitely. One last thing before I let you go. You know, music and sports, they go hand in hand. Could you give me a peek into your playlist, you know, for training camp?
Man, I'm a country guy. I like to listen to country music. You know, right now it's just like Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean, um, yeah, and then Immortal Dragons I've been listening to. That's actually my walkout song, Natural from Immortal Dragons. And I'm not picky, man. I don't even really have a playlist. I just kind of play the country station and just let it go. And just like Darius Rucker, yeah, the Zach Brown Band. Those are my guys. So I really enjoy that music. It puts me in a nice, good mood.
All right, man. Well, June 1st, you step back into the octagon, UFC on ESPN Plus 11, Stockholm, Sweden. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck to you, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Christos, the Sparring Giagos here, professional UFC fighter. You can catch me on Instagram. It's what I use the most. And then my last name, Giagos _UFC. So it's Giagos _UFC. I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Rebrands USA. It's a CBD company. Just type in CBD. Check them out. They're launching soon.